Good morning. Let's see. Today I'm going to be dyeing my hair because it needs it really bad. Well, it doesn't entirely need it. The bottom half is still pretty pigmented, but the top half is super light. So I'm gonna go run to Sally's right now and I'm gonna grab the hair dye. But first of all, I'm actually going to grab my bike first, because it's really nice out. It's been raining, like, every single day, just, like, really bad weather up until yesterday or the day before. So I just want to enjoy the nice weather, so I'm going to go grab my bike and ride that to Sally's. So that's what I'm going to do, and, I'll probably show you guys my bike once I get to it, and yeah, that's it. What's up? I just got to my bike and a bird pooped on it. No bueno. No bueno. So, I'm just getting to Sally's, as you can see. I'm gonna run inside and get the hair dye and go home, and then I'll show you guys what I got. Friend. Hello. That's all. Bonjour. Tizai. Erga. I'm dyeing my hair. You guys already know that. You guys already saw I went to Sally's, yada yada. Okay, I'm home. I got the goods. I'm gonna show you what I got. In total, I spent $46.70. I had like a $5 reward certificate from just signing up for their reward, their like members thing in the store. So I used that. So otherwise it would have been like over $50, like 51 and some change. But all I got there was gloves, because I always forget gloves when I go to dye my hair, and then I have like blue dye on my hands for days after, and so I remembered gloves this time, and then I got hair dye, and this is, it's like, I don't really know how to pronounce it. Iroiro. I-R-O-I-R-O. Unless that's an L. Iroiro. I don't know. But that's it. I got the color blue, which is number 40. It's semi-permanent. I like it a lot. The only other semi-permanent hair dyes that I've used on my head are Splat, back in the day, like way back in the day. But I got 4 of them to cover my whole head. That should be enough. Oh, and it says it's infused with coconut oil. That's kind of cool. I like that. And you know what? That makes sense, because every time after I dye my hair, I realize that it seems like soft and not as like straw-ish as you would suspect after dyeing your hair. So I like that, because the longer you keep the dye on, the more pigment that'll hopefully soak into your hair follicles, and then, but as well, if it has coconut oil in it, then you're also kind of doing like a hair treatment, I guess, in a way. I don't know. I'm not a hairdresser, but that's kind of just like, I mean, that makes sense to me. It sounds like that's what's going on. So yeah, I have the hair dye, the gloves. Gonna need a brush to brush your hair out, get all the snarls out. Hair tie, clips. I have 2 clips. And then a mixing bowl and a brush. And also my little shower cap. I feel like Toad from Mario Kart. Alright, anyways. When I played Mario Kart, I was always Toad. I was either Toad or Bowser. I hated Peach. She's like, Peachy! Peachy! And it's like, shut up! Like, eat my turtle shell! Slip on my banana! Alright, I gotta stop. Okay. So I'm gonna just, I changed into like a shirt I don't care about, because you're gonna get dye on it, so. Okay. I gotta brush through my hair. And last time I dyed my hair, I put blue and I mixed violet into it because that was the second time of doing a color in my head, on my head, and after bleaching it, and I just felt like I did like a teal color at first and it faded to like a kind of greenish, like blue green, and I wanted to get rid of that, so I canceled it out with adding some purple, but there's still like some little green spots. So this is kind of just like trial and error for me. My plan is to just do solely the blue this time and see how that fades over the lightest sections of my hair, because I'm not a hairdresser, so it didn't come out perfect. You can see this is a lot darker and then this is a little lighter, almost like a green tint, so I'm almost wondering if maybe I missed some spots. Either that or like that was a darker spot that didn't get bleached and toned as much as other portions of my head. So with that said, I'm going to section my hair. Here's the yummy part. See, look how vibrant that still is. That's like really good. I'm very, very pleased with this hair dye. And this is like washing my hair semi-regularly too, which is semi-regularly for me is at least every other day. Maybe like every other 2 days, depends. Like sometimes I'll just throw like dry shampoo in it, and then sometimes I'll just be like, I'm just gonna wash my freaking hair like in the shower. So yeah, anyways, enough talking. I'm gonna get my gloves on and start putting the dye in the bowl. I made sure to get a size small in gloves because I don't want like a bunch of free play. But I'm almost wondering if the size small will be too small for my hands. It's kind of a tight fit. Okay, here we go. I'm getting it on. Oh, these fit really good. I'm like a sucker for snug gloves. Like my riding gloves have to be snug, dude. Like they have to be like it has to feel like it's part of my hand. Like I don't know, that's just how I am. I don't like any loose play in my gloves. So I'm just putting the dye in the bowl. And I'm just gonna keep doing this and then I'll come back. Okay. So I have 3 of the packages in the bowl. Even though they're literally all the same color, I'm still gonna mix it. Just cause it just feels right. I don't know, like in my brain it just makes sense. Like you want to make sure all the ingredients in the product are well blended together so that they can do their job right, how they're supposed to. So that's kind of just like my train of thought. Alright, I'm gonna start doing this. And I'm going to go all the way up to my roots so that my roots get a dark hint of blue as well. So yeah. And I'll be honest, I get like annoyed fairly fast if you know, I just want to get it done sometimes. So like I'll take the strand of hair and then I'll just get a glob in my hand and plop it on. And you know what? This stuff smells good. Like, it smells good. Oh, I just got dye on my face. Oh, there we go. So yeah, when I dye my hair, I kind of just like try and work it all through. Do a little bit of this. And go all the way down to the very, 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 very end. Then I'll grab another small section, run my hands through it, make sure there's no tangles. Grab a glob, apply said glob, work it through, and then I'll take all of my hair that I have put dye in so far and blend it through it all. Oops. Just like so. And I feel like it's cool because the more you dye your hair a certain color, the easier it is to dye the next time. Especially if you don't have to worry about re-bleaching like your roots and stuff. Like for example, I like the grown in roots look. So I'm planning on just having blue for a while. And I just got dye on the wall. So I'm planning on having blue for a while. So I'm just kind of covering it all. I gotta get a tissue to get this blue off the wall. It's so difficult not to make a mess with this stuff though. Like, I don't know if it's just me. It's probably because I apply it in globs that like a glob will fall off. Yeah. I gotta work on that. And then this side of the section is on. So I just work it all through, even into the scalp, like to the very root, because like I said, I want that dark root, and my hair is brown, but in the summer it can get pretty light. So I'm kind of just like doing this to the root, and even if they have like a hint of blue in the brown, that's cool, I'll take it. You know? So. hand. I'm not a professional. I'm not a hairdresser or a cosmetologist or whatever. This is just what I do at home. I think it's fun. And, yeah. So that's why I do it. Because it's fun and I like it. I like it. Alright, so you guys get the gist of it. I'm just gonna keep doing this, and then, you know, I'll come back when it's all fully covered in my head so you guys can see how ridiculous I look with my little toad, with my toad shower cap on. Alright, I'm back, and I have all the dye applied. It kind of messed up. I took my gloves off before I put my hair up, but that's okay. I'm just gonna wash my hands like immediately after I touch my hair. So, with that being said, I have my shower cap, and where'd my hair tie go? Alright, I guess I'll just use some clips. So, I'm gonna let this sit. And I lightly twist it. Because I don't want to pull the color off. I want there to be a nice coat of hair dye on. So, that's why I do that. I'm gonna... this... oops. That's not on all the way. Okay. Then, oh yeah, baby. Oof. So sexy. Alright, in the meantime, I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm going to let this sit, make something to eat, and then I'll rinse this out, dry it, and show you guys the finished product. Okay. Hey yo, what's up? So I just rinsed my hair out. I gave it a light blow dry, so it's still pretty wet, still pretty damp. But this is what it looks like. And I really like it. I like it a lot. It looks a lot more pigmented than it was earlier, and yeah, it's blue. It's blue. Dabbo dee dabbo die. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I guess that's it till next time. Deuces.